what's new about this Epstein shit? Because I don't know shit about fucking.
So basically, from what I read, I took notes, but I can't find them. But I read 300 pages of the 900 page, the first one they dropped, and there's I think there's only 2.
Wow.
But there could be 3 out now. It just became too much. It's a lot because like also it's transcripts, so a lot of it's coming from like the actual court thing. So it's going word for word what they're saying, and it's just like this constant, like Maxwell's in there, constant deflecting. Boom, boom, boom. Do you know this woman? I can't recall. Well, she was your maid for 10 years. Oh, I don't recall that. There are many people, blah, blah. It's just blah, 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 blah. It's just that. Wow. A lot of that. And even the victims, maybe there's some legal thing I don't know about. They even kind of wouldn't get straight to the point, which you think they would do that. They wouldn't like wait for the right question. Sometimes they would get a question and you're like, okay, you could definitely say more, but they just don't. Yeah. And maybe their lawyer told them not to and stuff. And the victims, I believe all of them, their names are hidden. They're all Jane Does and John Does. Yeah. Right? So maybe they don't want to say too much because it might give away who they are as a person. I don't know. But the point is that it's a hard fucking read. I read this part. Bill Clinton likes them young.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
I heard that from.
But the person that says it said they heard it from someone who either knows something or heard something. Yeah, they said it to them, so they're just saying something someone said to them. They didn't see nothing. Right. Maybe there's more in the transcript later. I don't know. Again, I haven't gotten that far. Maybe there's more in the second one. I haven't even began to read that one. There's so much, and it's basically what I just said to you. When you were going through it about what Epstein would do, a lot of the girls are talking about how he would fly them out. Because what he would do to these girls is like classic pimping stuff. He had to work them, give them a job, right? And they would come and they would basically slowly get them to work towards a massage. Yeah. And basically, by the time they get to massage, he would have them massage him. That's how he always start. They're not doing clients, they're just him. Just Epstein.
Right, to practice or whatever.
And at some point, Epstein's going to do something perverted. Like, he's going to jack off or something while they're doing it. And they're going to be like, oh, and they're all young girls. Like these girls are still underage. But he would basically get them to get naked and eventually just become prostitutes. They're prostitutes. Yeah. So, there was a whole step system for them. But I'm just curious.
Like a lot of work.
You went on a rant on Instagram, and I agree. Even though I'm reading all this crap, we're never going to know the real thing. There was probably a thing, like you said, you're like, there's probably, if people do think there was some list, right? Yeah. Do you actually think they just kept it? Right. Probably destroyed it, or it's hidden in some vault in the bottom of the ocean somewhere. Yeah. No one's going to get to it. Yeah. Or it's in some FBI file that the public won't have access to for 20, 30 years.
You think it's just laying around and shit?
Yeah. Like, it's just like, oh, wait.
Yeah. You think
Chris Tucker.
Yeah. You really think?
The only thing we have is the flight logs. And you even talked about that. You're like, you really think. I do think, though, a little bit of a devil's advocate. I do think people get comfortable. And they do stuff long enough and know other people have done stuff long enough. They're like, oh, whatever. Who gives a shit? Yeah. Yeah. But my point is this. Even if a lot of these people, like the Prince Andrew, right? Yeah. Prince Andrew. Definitely on the island.
He was there. He was like he was there for one reason.
And in the transcript, it blatantly says like he fucks the kids and he grabs breasts.
But we already knew that.
Yeah, but that's my point. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. What, are you going to arrest Prince Andrew?
Why not?
I don't think you can. That's what I'm saying. There's these people, they're just so... It's also like, okay, go beyond the fact that he's a prince. Yeah. Think of the amount of money and connections he has. He can talk to people you can't even fathom. Yeah. He knows a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy. Yeah, he's probably only 4 separations from a hitman. Yeah. He could just
Probably closer than that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So this is my point. But Bill Clinton, do you really think you can do anything to Bill Clinton? Do you really think you can do anything to Donald Trump? You can ruin his reputation. Sure. You can ruin his public image. Yeah. Sure. And that's all I think we're going to get.
Epstein.
Because let's be honest, what are you going to do to them? And this is also, dude, this is Bill fucking Clinton. Yeah. Not only was he a president, he's a really rich man. And his wife is extremely rich, also heavily connected. Powerful woman. You know. And I mean,
what if she like turned on Bill? She's like, you know what? But she's probably done some evil shit too, though.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And they're lizard people.
So, and they're reptiles.
And they're reptilians. But this is my point. Like, what consequences are there for Elon fucking Musk? What consequences
how did all this become exposed? How did all this even break out even?
So Epstein, eventually, I think he was gonna get caught or something like that. I don't know the exact thing, but basically, it's a small thing that grew out of control. Now, Epstein, another thing you learn from these transcripts is he went out of his way a lot to hide information. Like, there are actually tons of journalists that were going to release these kind of things early. They didn't know how deep it was, but they'll find a case about Bill Clinton in one of these, like one of these women escape or leave the island in the work and live their life, and they try to tell their story. Yeah, they try to sue, they try to do something, because like I said, the ones we're hearing about, I think they're all American. I don't know that, but you know, so eventually you're gonna have a journalist. So that Epstein worked hard to shut those guys up. One guy, he mailed them I think he mailed them a dead cat with a bullet through it or something like that. Like, he went out of his way. And then something happened to him. So basically, he was going to bring down the shit. Fuck it, I'm going down. Everyone's going down with me. And there was this magical black book. That's another thing. We all forgot that there was this magical black book he had. Whoa. This black book supposedly had names on it. And now, I don't even think anyone ever talks about it anymore. Wow. But he kills himself. Right. They directly... send his body to the morgue. I think they cremated him. Got rid of the body.
Of course they did.
That's not protocol. That's technically illegal. It's a doctor always has to examine, but whoever it is, just to check to see how they died. Yeah. No. There are pictures, and there have been speculation. A lot of doctors have looked at these pictures online, all over the internet, and,
they say
and
it's
in
not,
person.
Doesn't look like.
They said this doesn't look like a strangulation, like with a rope, with like suicide. Yeah. Looks like someone actually strangled him with their hands. Right. Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah, the breaking the thyroid bone.
And because of him, Maxwell's obviously, she's right next to him. Wow. She's his fucking right-hand woman. Wow. And crazy. They, of course, she goes down with the plane, and I think the only reason she's not dead is because it would be too suspicious if both of them died. Or at least there needs to be more time before she's dead.
Yeah. It's insane to me. I feel like he's probably not dead.
Oh, yeah?
I feel like he's probably... Because they same with Bin Laden. I think Bin Laden and Epstein are hanging out somewhere, kicking it. Probably chilling. If they did, because if you think
with
about
Elvis and Tupac,
why would they? Because he's already dead. If he was really already dead, then what's the rush to fucking get rid of his body, right? Whether he's got killed or who gives a fuck? He's dead. He can't. He's not of use anymore. He can't provide any information.
Unless you're hiding something, yeah.
Right. So what are you hiding about him physically? I guess in a way, or
they just wrote, or the guards wrote "gay" on the back. And they went, wait, oh shit!
Or they had to do that quickly. So he could just get away. The real Epstein could get away, and then they just burn something and say this is Epstein, and just which is crazy. He's probably alive. He's probably in Bill Clinton's basement, Just living on the couch,
chilling, just fucking flipping through the channels.
He's probably watching this Epstein case and he's like banging the kid. He's like, "Oh damn, this is great.
It's just wild."
Fuck, man.
To me, it doesn't matter if they actually showed the black book and all the things, all the people and everything they did. Yeah, we're not gonna do nothing.
Yeah, I think and people that can get caught will. People that can get thrown on the bus will get thrown on the bus, right? And then they'll save the rest. Yeah, but I feel like there is no justice because all these people are rich and powerful, and like
that's what I'm saying.
Maybe their lives are coming
makes you want a heaven and hell to exist.
Maybe they die, right? But they still lived a sick life. They still lived a nice life as actors or whatever, which is fucked up.
That's when you believe in hell. You're just like, God, I hope there's a hell because.
Nah, reincarnation, bro.
They get born as a stick bug.
They just get. I feel like I feel like reincarnation.
Calm down.
I think to be born into another animal is madness. I think you're born into something that.
Man, what are you gonna get reincarnated as?
Yeah, but you would reincarnate. You would only reincarnate.
What would you become?
You would only reincarnate if you had a kid. And then that kid had a kid or something. You'd only go.
You don't know that.
You would only go into something that you come from.
You wouldn't know that.
You wouldn't go to some other thing.
Oh, you think when you reincarnate, you
continue your bloodline. You go back.
You're talking about like actually. You're just okay. You're just playing. You're playing with words. That's what you're doing.
You're sentient right now. When you die, you won't be sentient, but maybe you'll be sentient again, but only through your bloodline.
Oh, that's interesting. That would be a cool book.
Yeah, but doesn't that make sense? Because it's just like everything comes
in a way, yes.
Everything has to come from something.
It's not fully you because it's half whatever your partner is.
But you get to just continue this
unless you clone yourself, and I think that's why cloning is such a big thing for us.
Yeah.
Because imagine if you cloned a human. If I cloned you after you died, did you really die?
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I didn't die. If I'm carrying the same genetic shit, if I'm a part of the bloodline, I'm part of the bloodline, dude. It just continues.
Blood tides.
Yeah, that's it. That's just the bloodline. But the thing is, no, because you didn't originate from that original life. You know what I mean? You didn't originate from that original. Well, you did because you took original life to clone you, right?
You got to look up this documentary. I think it's called.
How do you clone a motherfucker? That's how do you fucking clone somebody?
You just get their fucking DNA and shit.
That doesn't even make sense. You
just get them cells.
You just make a
living cells, DNA, put in a microwave.
But whatever cells you. So think about this though. Whatever cells you're getting, you're not getting. Are you though? Are you getting?
Well, enough? That's the argument.
Are you getting?
That's the argument.
Are you getting enough to even make the same thing as you? You know what I mean?
There's this documentary. I think it's either just called Clone or King of Clones.
Clone. And
it's about this. He's still alive today. He's still doing it. This famous South Korean doctor.
No shit, I forgot. Dude, someone told me about this. And
he's famous. He's famous for cloning.
And I never watched.
And he does clone. He clones mostly animals.
Yeah.
But the reason why he became famous, he promised, and people started worshiping him like Jesus level was happening with this guy in South Korea.
Perfect.
And it also showed that South Korea isn't that far from North Korea in the sense of craziness. Yeah, they're capable of being just as crazy.
Yeah, same. I don't know. Same team, different. Same players, different teams.
Right.
But, yeah.
So he basically was promising people like, oh yeah, there's not gonna be any more diseases. We're gonna be able to clone livers, hearts, like that theory that caught wind, like out of nowhere when we went from high school to whatever. It's because of him. He made that this like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And it could still happen, but he was like that was his thing, and that's why people started worshiping because people were coming with their kids who were born with bad whatevers, organs. Yeah. This like they'll be able to walk again was also a thing. That was the main thing, honestly, was kids be able to start. Like if you're born with shitty legs, don't worry, we're gonna get you some new legs. Like all kinds of shit. And basically never happened. And he had to leave South Korea. He lives in Dubai now. I think the government banned him. Like he can never, he's exiled. He can never come back, I think.
That's like, you know what that is? That's like some shit like, we'll be able to do that like in 100 years. You know what I mean?
But the argument is
that's like wireless electricity.
The argument is, which is why I think human cloning, specifically in America, is banned.
Yeah.
I think that's why I think it will happen, no matter what.
Yeah.
If the government gains something from this, rather it be money, weapons, whatever the fuck, they're gonna do it. They're just gonna wait until the public opinion isn't noticing or changes its mind. So, but my thing is, it's gonna be a constant, and it's already in movies, Minority Report, that kind of shit.
Yeah, it's already been foreshadowed.
If I make a perfect clone of you, like if biologically it is the same cells you have, right, is that not you?
Yeah, it's me. But does it have the same memories?
Yeah, that's where Ghost in the Shell comes from.
That's the line, I think.
Because Ghost in the Shell, they weren't clones, but they were androids with memories. And a lot of them were created.
You have to put your memory into them, right?
Well, it was two things.
It
was two things. Sometimes it would be you're about to die. You just put your memories in this android. So it's like you continued living.
Wow.
But this died.
That'd be cool.
Then there are androids with artificial memories. Sick. Like actually everything that they remember never happened.
I wouldn't even die. I would just wait till I'm like kind of old. I'm like, fuck this. I'm just gonna get in a younger body, dude. I wouldn't even wait till I die.
That's also another movie, fucking the Bruce Willis movie. I think it was called like.
Like I'm gonna be black this time. I'm gonna be black.
I'm going black.
I'm going black, dude. Dude, that's gonna be a thing in like 150 years. That'll be a thing. You can just go back into another fucking a clone of something.
Basically, Get Out.
It's fucking
Get Out
crazy.
Will happen. White people want to be black so bad.
Everyone will get black. Everyone will.
Everyone will do their black face.
They won't re-up, but they'll go at least one more time with black. They'll go once with black, and then they won't do black again.
And then, like, once they get old with that body, then I'll stop fucking around. I'm gonna do white now or Asian or
do like
Indian.
a retarded dude.
It'd be fucking some small tribe in fucking Indonesia.
Yeah, and the only way. So how would you die
Papua New Guinea.
in that world? How would you die though? So if that's the case, then how would you actually die truly?
You watch Black Mirror?
You have to get like your head cut off or something?
No, in Black Mirror,
you'd have to.
Have you seen any Black Mirror?
Yeah, I've seen all Black Mirror.
Oh yeah. So the Black Mirror episode with the two lesbians.
Okay.
The two lesbians that were in that fake world, and they were really old women, but in the fake world they were young.
Oh yeah, they were like in a fucking old folks home.
Yeah.
Right?
And then that thing copies their consciousness, and then they keep living in this world. Their body's dead, but this thing copied their consciousness.
Oh yeah, but it's not put into another living being that's like living.
But like if it's the same concept, like there's a little device, it copies your consciousness. They just put you into
some bullshit
some bio android whatever body.
Yeah,
but is that not you? Just you in a new body?
Yeah, it's your sentience living on, I suppose.
But that's the question. Is it sentience or is it just it's pretending?
If you're able to get sentience, as long as it can experience life, then it's alive. Right? Then it's sentient. So it depends if it's actually experiencing anything, if it's feeling anything. If it's actually or if it's, I don't know. Yeah, it's got to be feeling, and it's got to be. That's the main thing: feeling and experiencing. I think. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Yeah, you're gay, dude.
No, I was thinking like, okay, cause yeah, there's this movie called Ex Machina. And there's I forgot the guy's name, but it's a scientist who came up with the AI theory test, like how to check if something's sentient or thinks or not. And the whole movie's based around this theory, where this I forgot the guy's name. He's famous. He played Moon Knight, and he was in Star Wars. Poe Dameron. That actor, he plays like a genius engineer who basically made an android. And he thinks it's sentient. And then the main character, he's basically there to see if it is.
Okay.
You know.
So he built. Okay.
So an AI, if the AI is sentient or thinks for itself, it should be able to pass this test this scientist came up with, which is basically like is it able to make actual decisions and this kind of stuff like that?
Yeah.
And basically, but really, if you think about it, the philosophy of the test is, can it trick us? It's not about really, is it sentient? Can it just make us think it is?
Yeah.
Because there's a possibility actually it isn't. But
Holy
we
shit.
have just been tricked into thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. I've never seen Ex Machina. That's with
that's all I just fucking sit around and watch fucking movies.
That's with
my hand on
the
my
hot
dick.
Mexican chick.
Hot Mexican chick.
Yeah, the chick. I think she's in Fast and Furious. She's like a hot Latino chick.
Fast and Furious.
There's a hot Latino chick in Ex Machina. Fucking the mean Mexican chick that's in all the movies. That's hot.
Oh,
Michelle Rodriguez.
no.
Michelle Rodriguez.
No. She's not in it. No.
Oh, really?
No, I think you're thinking Resident Evil.
No,
she was in
that. No, I know Resident Evil. It's not Resident Evil.
The first Resident Evil.
It was a movie with her and fucking. Oh, I'm thinking of Colombiana, maybe.
Yeah, completely different movie. Completely different.
Isn't Ex Machina? Isn't the movie poster like a chick with a gun? It's like
no.
It's like a cyborg chick with a gun.
No.
Oh, for real?
No.
That's not even cool.
That's like
what is that? With Michelle Rodriguez?
Every Japanese movie ever made. Fucking no.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck.
Ghost in the Shell. Fucking
I'm being Mandela affected right now.
The Ghost in the Shell live thing with Scarlett Johansson. Are you thinking that?
No, not that.
Are you thinking I don't know, Matrix? Like what I can't think about.
Maybe I think about the Matrix. I don't know.
I mean, there's loads of animes like that, but you say movie, so I don't.
Yeah. So
like
yeah,
Pacific Rim.
There's like a chick. It's like a robot chick.
Yeah, like she has the human face but robot. You know.
Yeah, and she got a gun. Isn't that Ex Machina?
She doesn't have a gun. No, doesn't have a gun. There's no gun.
Is there a chick in the movie Ex Machina? Who's the chick?
The robot chick?
Is there a robot chick?
Yes.
What's her name? Who's the actress?
I don't remember. She just looked whatever.
Is it Michelle? Dude, it's Michelle Rodriguez, dude.
It's not Michelle Rodriguez. You fuck. No, she's old by this comes out. Like she still looks good, but she's not. This woman's like fucking must be in her like mid to late 20s. She's young.
Wow. Ex Machina. Wow, dude. So machines can trick us into thinking they're free. Oh, that'd be pretty crazy. This is a slippery slope, man, for humanity. It's pretty interesting. We're too smart for our own good.
Or we're too dumb for our own smarts.
Yeah. We're like, I wonder, because I feel like, I don't know, we need to get smarter to survive longer.
Smarter.
Yeah.
Stronger.
Everyone's got to get smarter
Faster.
to survive longer. That's a fact.
I want to get faster. Fuck all this strong and smart shit.
I feel like there's probably waves of just like people are really smart and people are fucking idiots, and then like it goes back and forth.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like cyclical. Everything. Right now, there's a lot of smart people, but there's always been really smart people that kind of just move shit forward a little bit.
Like who?
Like anybody, like any scientist or any guy that explored something or fucking that created something or fucking conquered something. Like those are all smart people. They all move shit forward and like made things. You know, there's always been really smart people that are whoever's the smartest at the time is like fucking rich or fucking powerful or fucking.
Not anymore, buddy. Or they're called OnlyFans.
Or they're making stuff. They're like they're writing things down and like observing life and like making mathematical formulas and shit like that. Like there was some smart.
No, those guys don't get math. Those guys get no money.
Think about the dudes that used to do math in like ancient times. Those guys were fucking. How the fuck? Why the fuck would you even like do that?
I don't even think those guys had it nice though.
No, they didn't. They didn't have it nice, but they were smart though. You know what I'm saying? Like there've always been really smart ass people.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. And there's people that are just retards. Like yo, what's up? Yo, fucking, you gotta
that bitch, you fucking Chris Rock.
Yo, look at that little bitch.
Trying to do some math over this.
That better not be dead. That bitch. That better not be that bitch Daniel Holmes talking right now.
Now you doing algebra? I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, right. They've always those dudes probably got fucked with. Yeah, whoever invented algebra, there was a dude immediately. As soon as he invented algebra, there was a dude immediately that
is creating algebra, and then like some Romans beating him.
Yeah,
Like, yo, what you doing over there?
Yo, faggot. They pull his underwear up and fucking kick him in the stomach and shit.
Stop it. I just imagine a mirror. Like, stop making fun of me.